just like calm down or whatever, had a little break. But the Sony Press Conference was amazing. I don't even own PS3, but it was amazing. They really went like balls out. They just went crazy. I don't even understand it. Like, the first thing they show was like stuff from, well, help with the developers of like Heavy Rain, and they made a new game called Beyond Two Souls, and it's just like Heavy Rain, but instead you're you're a girl that can talk to, or has a feeling that a spirit, like you're in touch with a spirit from beyond the other side, I guess. That was their whole thing. Holy cow. And I swear I hit one. That is so lame, yo. Oh, my armor's breaking. I'll go back and get some armor first. It's about a girl that has a link with an entity from the other side, apparently. Can I please go back? Wow. Can't do it in this area. That is so stupid. And I guess she learns and deals with it through the timeline that you play her or whatever. And it's like a 15-year span of her life that you just play through. But it looked really amazing. Looked really good. Like, if you like the whole... if you like the whole... Actually, I'm gonna sell these. Lamb. Sucks. If you like the whole Heavy Rain thing, I would suggest check it out, because it looked exactly like it, and kinda, I'm not sure if it plays like it. They didn't show actual gameplay, they showed trailers and whatever, but it looked really good, and I would suggest check it out. And then, they released something. They're gonna release a PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. So if any of you remember the commercials where a guy walks up on the beach and like hands someone their dog, I'm not sure if it was his dog tags. I don't remember the thing too well. Oh my god. If my one doesn't go off, I'll be so mad. Okay, so I don't remember it too well. What the fuck? You can mortar me all the way over there? That's ridiculous. Stop mortaring. No. Yeah. I'll take that. Yum. Get out of here. I'll mortar back. Nope. No, will you run? Thank you. That's what I wanted. Ha. Anyways, like a commercial where they're like, all the PS3 characters are in one giant room, and they're all talking, and then they're like, oh, we propose a toast to Michael, and all that stuff for playing. Yeah, so apparently after that, some of the characters got together and decided to work together, and some decided to fight against each other. That's where this game comes in. This game is pretty much, the characters of PS3 are kind of like doing a giant battle royale between them, and so, you know, it's just a giant fight. It's like Super Smash Brothers, if you really want to go there. It's kind of like that, but with PS3 characters. And I mean, it is different. There is like a bar for special abilities of got into like really boring stuff that no one really cares about. They kind of got into statistics and bogus nonsense like that, which is really dumb. You really shouldn't do that ever, because people get so bored with it. Talk about statistics on people online with the PSP, the Vita, and PlayStation 3, and it was, oh my god, it was so boring. They really just, like, they really just shouldn't have done it. It was so annoying to hear that stuff. Because I don't know if anyone actually cared about it. I mean, yeah, it's a giant achievement for them or whatever, but really, realistically, no one cares. So, you should have learned from Nintendo that one year when all they did was just statistics almost, which was so stupid. So yeah, it was just a bunch of statistics for ever and ever and ever. Oh my god. That stuff was so boring. They focused a lot of like what they're gonna do, what games are gonna like come out for the PS Vita, PSP Vita, or whatever it's called, and they didn't really focus much on the PS3, except for kind of making it more like Xbox at home, like the whole home Xbox thing where you can do music and all that. They kind of did stuff like that, and that was pretty much the whole thing. But it wasn't like, it was just boring, and yeah, it's a bunch of randomness. But then finally, once they did finish that just boring nonsense, we got to good games that were pretty awesome. Like, Call of Duty is coming for the PSP Vita. It's not gonna be like Black Ops 2 or whatever, but it's gonna be some type of Black Ops. I think it's gonna be Black Ops 2 with just a different name, but it's still gonna be a Black Ops. And then, holy lag, achievement, nice. And then they went into Assassin's Creed, but it's not like the regular Assassin's Creed 3, just regular Assassin's Creed 3, no. It was for the PSP, again, and it was called Assassin's Creed, Liberation. And this is the first game where your assassin is a girl. It is a girl assassin, and you're going to be running around as her, killing, murdering dudes, whatever, regular Assassin's Creed stuff. And it's going to be for the PSP. That's just pretty much it. I mean, apparently if you sync that with your PlayStation 3 of Assassin's Creed, you'll unlock stuff, I guess, for Sony, for PS3. So probably not for the Xbox, since it's not since Xbox doesn't have like a portable gaming thing. So I don't know anything. Maybe Xbox should come out with a portable gaming system. I think that would be kind of interesting to see. Like PSP or Sony has the PSP, Nintendo has the DS. I want to see Microsoft come out with some type of handheld. That was pretty much it for Assassin's Creed. Oh, actually they did show some gameplay where you can drive a boat and you will fight on the high seas. Like, you will literally drive a boat and like take a fight on like the seas and whatnot. And I mean, it looked pretty cool. It looked really amazing, graphics and all. this is for regular Assassin's Creed. Ow. No souls? That sucks. Yeah, that's just for regular Assassin's Creed. They went from Liberation to Assassin's Creed. But, you can drive a boat, have battles on the sea. It looked really cool. It looked really amazing. I'm gonna buy it just to hopefully maybe finish. What the? No, I don't care about that. Maybe to finally finish the series, maybe? Don't know. It's possible. But, like, something like that, I don't think they'll ever finish the series on Assassin's Creed. I mean, you can go through every single timeline ever, every war, or anything that's ever happened in the history of US and do an Assassin's Creed about it, if you really want to. It's pretty ridiculous. But then they did some Far Cry 3 stuff, and this really intrigued me because I don't think they're doing it for the Xbox, but for the PS3, you can have 4-player co-op in one story mode. Like, in story mode, you have 4 players and whatever. And, I know they're not doing this for the Xbox, but you can make your own Far Cry map. They have a map editor. So that's pretty cool. A map editor for Far Cry, huh? That's interesting. No! Stop! With the random things, yo. They're ridiculous. Yeah, so I think that was cool, the whole map editor and the 4-player co-op. Wow, why does my 2 not go off ever? My god, that's so stupid. But you need to focus more on the game than just talking about stuff that is ridiculous. What was I saying though? Oh, so what really was interesting was after the Far Cry stuff, they started getting into the what is it called? PlayStation Move. And what really intrigued me was they said the PlayStation Move has more variety than any other competitor out there. And I don't get what they're talking about for variety. Like, you're against the Kinect that uses the whole body as the wow. Holy lag. The whole, like, your body as the whole controller and whatnot. So I don't get how, like, you're beating, how like, the move has more choices. I don't get that. I really don't. Maybe, I don't know, maybe someone can explain that to me. Because I really don't understand how the move has more choices than having your whole body as the controller. I don't get it. But I don't know. And then they showed off something I was not expecting at all. They showed off a new, like, system type of thing. I don't know really what to claim it as, but what it is like, it's called Wonder Book, and it's pretty much a open book that the PlayStation Move can recognize. And what it does is you put in a disc, I'm guessing, into the PS3, and then you take out the book, and then it will read what's on the book from the disc. And, like, they showed at the conference Harry Potter, and how you can, like, read spells and open doors and do all this stuff and pretty much connect system add-on, I guess, to the PS3. But I think it'll be really cool once you get like really interesting like books going, like let's say Stephen King's Cell. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Stephen King's Cell, that was an amazing book. I love that book. Zombies and everything, you know, who doesn't like zombies and whatever. So I think if they could do stuff like that, that'd be amazing. That'd be a fun game to play. And then they did a long demonstration on it. I mean, that's always good. You always want to do long demonstrations on new things. Show the people like what's going on. Let's see. I actually hope that the other gaming companies try to do something like that, because that's the first time anything's ever been out in the stores or whatever that will do something like that. That will pretty much be a pop-up book, but on your TV, and it's in 3D. Like, no one's done that. So I'm kind of hoping like the other competitors will do something like that with like maybe the Kinect, or with the Wii and the motion censored and stuff like that. You know, I'm hoping that they'll do it. And I mean, it looks cool. I mean, I could dig it if I had a PS3 and they came out with cool books or whatever, cool like type of books to read or play, whatever it is. I don't know which one. It's a little bit of both if you really want to know. But yeah, I think it's bringing a new element to the table of the whole competition between people, you know, between the companies and everything. Nintendo still hasn't gone, so I don't know what they're planning on or what their stuff is, so we'll have to see for that one. And then that'll be it for E3 after Nintendo goes. But what else did Sony do? They talked about PlayStation Suite, I don't know, Suite, I think it is, where it's, let's see, bringing the PlayStation to smartphones and tablets, bringing the gaming experience of PlayStation to smartphone and tablets. And they focused on this a lot. And HTC is going to be their first. Why did this just break? Is going to be their first non-Sony company that's going to sponsor them with phones and whatnot. And they changed the name to PlayStation Mobile. Go figure. I guess it makes more sense to them that they switched it to that, because well, it is going to be PlayStation on mobile, so I guess it makes sense somewhat. Oh god. Dip, dodge, and dip. Yeah. Boom. Dead. I'll snipe you. Snipe. And snipe. Oh my god, what? Just killed me. Wow, I did not see my health. That was totally my bad. Wow, that really sucked. But I guess they want PlayStation to be more on the phones and tablets and everything. How did I not get a checkpoint this far? Are you kidding me? Whatever. And oh yes, for one of the last things they did, they showed God of War, the new God of War. So apparently this God of War has multiplayer. But they did show some gameplay of it. It looked pretty cool. It really did. You know, it's still the same old gory, bloody, ruthless killer that Kratos is. You don't care, whatever. He's murdering stuff. Nice executions as always. doesn't love his executions of ripping people's head off or whatever it is. He still does that. And something that really caught my eye was, so one of the like buildings broke, I guess you could say, and so he used some type of like magic or something. I don't exactly know, but somehow he used magic to build it back together. And then one thing I really did notice, I don't know why I noticed this out of everything, but it was when he was trying to climb back up the thing that he broke or whatever, they kind of use the same type of like engine, I'm not sure if it's the engine, but the same type of parkour look of Assassin's Creed they did it for God of War. And I noticed that, like when he was trying to jump on buildings and whatever, it looked exactly like the Assassin's Creed. So I think maybe they used it a little bit because they didn't know exactly how to do it, so they kind of just used Assassin's Creed's help. And you can distinctly tell that it was Assassin's Creed type stuff. Whatever, go for yourself. So yeah, I think that was interesting. And what else? You can like parkour around walls and stuff. It's the same old God of War as ever. Kratos be killing gods and ripping people's head off in bloody, gory ways. It doesn't matter, it's just the same old God of War. Oh man. So, maybe they've added a new type of aspect to it. I don't know. Maybe, possibly, no idea, but I think it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. 'Cause, I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks extremely well for what it is right now. So we'll just see how well it goes from now on. And then the last, but certainly not least, last thing they showed was it's a game called The Last of Us. It is pretty much like I Am Alive. That's what I really thought it was at first, but it's a survival game, and well, maybe not I Am Alive, but some type of survival game. But it's a survival game. Some type of something happened, of course, so everyone's all going crazy. Oh god, forgot about these guys. People are going crazy and whatnot, so you gotta survive. It's you, the main character, and a kid are like just running around trying to survive and whatnot. And you pretty much stick together and you help each other along the way. Like I remember he was getting shot at, so the little girl, the kid or whatever, like ran around and like got to the guy and like kind of got him in the back or whatever. So it was cool. I mean, it's a lot of teamwork between you and the kid. So you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta survive. You gotta make choices on whether to shoot this guy or try to kill him some other way, or shoot this guy and kill this guy the other way, or whatever. You gotta make sure you know what you're doing, because they showed that he only had like 4 shots in his revolver, and he could have shot this guy easily and killed him. I mean, it would have been easy for him to do that, but no, he ran up behind him, choked him out, and then he got more bullets. So, I mean, that's always good. Gone. Deuces. Yeah, nice. So, aspects of, you know, of games. It's really fun. You gotta make sure you know your survival skills just in case anything does happen in the future. Not saying 2012 type stuff, but more into the future than that. I don't believe in 2012. I think it's a bunch of baloney. Saying it nicely, but I think it's good. It will like prepare you for stuff like that if you really want to know. So I think that's always good. And that was pretty much it for the Sony Press Conference. They really came out swinging. Some balls to the wall stuff, like just throwing the Wonder Book or whatever at you. Like, look, it's new, bam, right there. Like, okay, well, didn't expect that. I was expecting like Kingdom Hearts 3, but I think that's gonna be Nintendo. Yeah, I think so. I'm hoping so. Oh, whoops, I guess those are our guys. I'm really hoping for a new Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, that was it for Sony. Their press conference was great. E3 so far is amazing. Level 26, I'll take it. Use that. Out of here. Run. Thank you. Jesus. So much lag. But, yeah, so Sony did work. Mad work. Spirit Walk. I think people are still trying to tag us. Yeah, go yourself. So yeah, I do think that Nintendo has a lot to kind of, you know, to like compete with, since everyone else went and they just murdered. They really did. They murdered everyone else just because of the fact that they did throw out the new Wonder Book. So I think they did mad work. They really did. And if I had a PS3, I would be happy, because some of those releases do look pretty tight. I would probably get them, but alas, I do not have one. So probably won't be getting any of the other ones. So yeah, that's how that one's gonna go. But for Nintendo, I'm hoping for either a new Mario, maybe. That would be nice. New Mario, or new Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I know that's been released. I want more into it though, more details for it. I will greatly appreciate that, since I do love Kingdom Hearts with a passion. What are you shooting at? Are you just... what the fuck? What was he shooting at? I don't even want to know. My dude's going crazy. But that's what I'm hoping for Nintendo. Either a new Mario Brothers, I already know the new Kingdom Hearts. What else could you... from Nintendo? Maybe a new Legend of Zelda that doesn't suck. That might be pretty nice. But other than that, that's pretty much wraps up day one of E3. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any other coverage of whatever's going on. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to cover other stuff. Because, I mean, I just watch it for the press conference. The press conferences to see what's coming out. And then kind of judge on what the sales are going to be like this year, or if I'm going to buy some of the stuff, depending on what E3 has to show me. So I guess that will wrap it up for E3 day one I'll do another one of these for Nintendo. I'll probably get farther along in this game than just Act 3. So if I'm doing this for Nintendo and I'm in a different place, that's probably why. I'm going to be playing tonight, not too long, or extremely tired, so I'll probably get a little further, but that is E3 Day 1. It was amazing. Microsoft did work, Sony did mad work, and it was amazing. Can't wait to see what Nintendo does. Hopefully something that will match or beat out Sony. I highly doubt it, but as long as they don't do more bar graphs and statistics, it'll be pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, that was E3 Day 1 with all the press conferences except for Nintendo. So I will talk to you guys later.